P2B supporters harass, arrest Tinubu fake bishop at Dede is unacceptable. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Founder of Sahara Reporters, Sowore, has reacted to the arrest of one of Tinubu fake bishop that were had by the All Progressive Congress to show support for Muslims. For Muslim ticket during the official presentation of Shetima as the All Progressive Congress vice presidential candidate a few months ago. Recall that one of the fake bishops who is a plumber was arrested yesterday at Dede Market in Abuja. Reacting to the development, Sowore pointed that those that harassed and later arrested and handed over the man to the police were P2B supporters. He said, "Yesterday I saw a number of pictures of a man referred to as a fake bishop who is also a plumber apprehended presumably by supporters of presidential candidate of the Labour Party, P2B in Abuja in Dede neighborhood of Abuja. His offense, he was accused of appearing as a fake bishop at the unveiling event of Bola Tinubu's vice presidential Alhaji Shetima, also in Abuja weeks ago. It was particularly shocked that some highly respected person on WhatsApp and Neso celebrated this mob justice against this particular Nigerian. Since the advent of this election cycle, we've seen and observed a heightened level of harassment of citizens via death threats, arson threats, verbal and now physical abuse against those who happen not to support P2B candidacy. A Catholic church pastored by Reverend Fadeji Mbaka, known as Adoration Ministry, was a victim of this mob action. Femi Kuti's African Shrine in Lagos was at the receiving end of arsonist over his refusal to support P2B Mr. Obi for president. We have seen supporters brandishing guns and threatening people who might not support Obi's candidacy. A former media assistant to former President Goodluck Jonathan Reno Mokri complained consistently that the life of his one-year-old daughter was repeatedly threatened. Obi supporters are not alone in this unconscionable act. A disabled Obi supporter was reportedly beaten for this, his paraphernalia. However, Obi campaigners have demonstrated the most amounts of intolerance and harassment of his opponents. The latest mobbing of the bishop or plumber is barbaric, unacceptable, and criminal. I condemn this conduct and urge Nigerians to stand by the right to choose their leaders without pandering to fear, harassment, and threats by anyone. No set of persons or groups should be allowed to ride roughshod on anyone simply because they refuse to follow their preferred candidate. It is democracy founded and built fundamentally on freedom to choose. Well, had it been so Sowore is not a lawyer, I would have said, is it not good you do your investigation? Because you are saying presumably. That means you're not sure. I mean, I'm not saying what he did is right, but I'm saying how, because I read something similar to this and they were like also the same thing. You never do the investigation. Have you found out? How did you come about the fact? And this didn't happen in the corn north, in Abuja. Had it been it happened somewhere in the southeastern region, maybe one of those states in the southeastern region, I can say, okay, fine, this is possible. But this one, my own is make your investigations. Coming out to say this, this presumably is not right. As a lawyer, it's not even right. Do your own research. Do your findings well. So you know that supporting the candidate is different from claiming to be a bishop. If this had been in an Islam, that man would have been dead, and there was nothing you or anybody would have done about it. Anyway, sure. Sowore, why don't you concentrate on your failing and failed presidential bid instead of falsely attacking Obi P2B supporters? Must you drag down others as you are going down the hill? How do you know that it is P2B supporters that beat the fake bishop? We know you are ghosting for Asiwaju pretending to be in the contest. What impact have you made other than attacking anybody that appears to be a threat for your principle? You should learn decency and uprightness from Obi. Now, this is what I'm going to say. I'm not saying what they did though. First of all, I read a particular article where they said he was actually preaching. I don't even know which version is true. Now, this version is telling us that he's a plumber. Now, but the thing is, I beg, there's no need to attack or beat him up. Even in that particular video, I just saw where they were parading him. They were parading him. But I'm saying, I know that people are frustrated and angry about the situation of the country, which is making us to do a whole lot of things. But please, for peace to reign, I've said it that we should go about supporting our candidates in the most civilized manner. In the most, whoever you are supporting Âťťâçks, you are supporting P2B, you are supporting Tinubu, please, you're supporting Sowore or whoever. Just make sure you are doing that in a very civilized manner. I know that it is going to be painful and it is going to be frustrating to see someone, maybe your friend self, maybe where you and they even go through life together. Your friend, when they go through life together, I know it is going to be very, very painful to see that he or she, supporting, and you might want to now go to an extent that maybe, go even when they quarrel, when they beef in yourself on top of. But please, the truth about it is, whether I like it or not, now better Nigeria, I don't know about you, but now better Nigeria, and I may define. I want a Nigeria that is going to be better for me, for my future, for our future generations. Yes, no mind Sowore, he is nobody but a hungry, my goodness, that is looking for a Miloko's attention for a plate of food, agbado, amala, ewedu, tuwo, and others, because the fall of Sowore is greater than the fall of the devil himself. I'm out too savage. Fake people everywhere. So everybody now is P2B supporters. God, the man Peter is great indeed. Yes, Mbaka, Ekwalemadu, Sam, Reno, Okokwe, Chimaroki, and you are also a victim. Just like that fake bishop. Every fake person like you in Nigeria will be a victim of this divine movement. God is at work. Deji have finally revealed who you truly are. Okay. So, Obi supporters are the Christian body that he desecrated by claiming to be bishop. Was it Obi supporter that suspended Mbaka's adoration? Could the said false prophet dressed like a Muslim cleric and still be alive today? Well, that one, I know, say lie, if it happen. Then go down, bona. That one, this one, why they be talk confidence. If this happen for not, before you say 2 seconds, the guy don't go. But my happiness is that if your principles succeed, you will still suffer. Oh my goodness. I beg, rich like this, so. He's still in jail, my brother. He has not stepped out of Nigeria since his incarceration by the Buhari that himself and Tinubu brought to power. Everything about Igbo is always hard. Very impatient people. That is how they started the civil war. Many others tribe had backed out from Obi. Let them make Obi president with this their little number. Well, I don't talk before I talk again. I'm not saying that what they did is good. I'm actually saying everybody should support their own candidate civilly. Just be civil in your support. Don't overdo. Just know where your right stop. Now be another person you start. And please, for those who are saying this is P2B supporters, why don't you do your investigation, then come out and bring evidence and say, oh, really, it is actually these people because this is the evidence or evidences I have. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.